Across America, a quiet but powerful shift is on the way. Every year, millions of people are packing their bags, selling their homes, and leaving states they once called home. But why? The truth behind this massive migration runs much deeper than just politics, taxes, or weather. It's a complex story woven from rising living costs, failing infrastructure, broken promises, and the relentless search for something better. This isn't just a trend, it's a historic realignment of the American population, and it's happening right now. Today, we're going to dive deep into the real reasons behind America's biggest population shift, uncovering the stories of frustration, hope, and survival that are reshaping the very map of our country. Let's start with the states. People are fleeing. For years, the story has been dominated by a few key players: California, New York, Illinois, and New Jersey. These states, once seen as beacons of opportunity and culture, are now seeing a record exodus. According to recent census data and moving company reports, they consistently top the charts for outbound moves. But they're not alone. We're now seeing states like Oregon, Washington, and even Massachusetts join the list of places with more people leaving than arriving. So, what's driving this mass departure? The number one reason, echoed by countless families, is the crushing cost of living. In places like Los Angeles or New York City, the American dream feels increasingly out of reach. We're talking about median home prices well over $1 million, and average rents that consume more than half of a typical household's income. It's not just housing. The price of everything from groceries and gas to childcare has skyrocketed, leaving many feeling like they're constantly running on a treadmill, working harder just to stay in the same place. People are tired of living paycheck to paycheck in states where their money just doesn't go as far. Take California, for example. For decades, it was the ultimate destination, the land of sunshine and opportunity. But now, it leads the nation in population decline. Residents talk about feeling priced out of their own neighborhoods. A software engineer who once dreamed of a life in Silicon Valley now finds himself moving to Austin, Texas, where he can afford a home with a yard for his kids. It's a story we hear over and over. Families who have lived in a state for generations are being forced to make the painful decision to leave, simply because they can no longer afford to stay. They feel pushed out, betrayed by the promise that hard work would lead to a stable life. Beyond the cost of living, there's a growing frustration with the quality of life. Failing infrastructure is a major complaint. In many of these states, residents deal with crumbling roads, congested highways that turn a 10-mile commute into an hour-long ordeal, and an unreliable power grid. These daily frustrations add up, wearing people down. Then there's the issue of public safety. Rising crime rates in major cities are a significant concern for families. Stories of car break-ins, property crime, and a perceived lack of response from law enforcement are pushing people to seek out communities where they feel safer. They're not just looking for a cheaper place to live. They're looking for a place where their kids can safely play outside. Taxes are another huge factor. States like New York, California, and Illinois have some of the highest income and property tax burdens in the country. For high earners and retirees alike, the financial incentive to move to a state with low or no state income tax is undeniable. A business owner in New Jersey might find that by relocating their company to Florida, they can save tens of thousands of dollars a year, which can be reinvested into their business or used to improve their family's quality of life. This isn't just about greed. It's about financial survival and smart planning. When you see a significant portion of your income going to taxes without a corresponding improvement in public services, the motivation to leave becomes incredibly strong. So, where is everyone going? The destinations are just as revealing as the departures. The Sun Belt is booming. States like Texas, Florida, Tennessee, Arizona, and the Carolinas are experiencing explosive growth. What do these states have in common? Generally, a lower cost of living, more affordable housing, lower taxes, and a business-friendly environment that's creating jobs. Florida and Texas are the two biggest magnets. Florida, with its sunny weather and no state income tax, has long been a haven for retirees, but now it's attracting a younger crowd of working families and entrepreneurs. New communities are popping up overnight, and cities like Miami and Tampa are becoming new tech hubs. Texas offers a similar appeal with its robust job market, particularly in sectors like tech, energy, and healthcare. People are drawn to the promise of opportunity and the ability to buy a home that would be unthinkable in the states they left behind. But it's not just about the big players. States like Tennessee, North Carolina, and South Carolina are also seeing a massive influx. They offer a blend of affordability, natural beauty, and a slower pace of life that many find appealing. People are discovering that they can have a great career without living in a crowded, expensive metropolis. The rise of remote work has been a huge catalyst here, freeing millions of workers from the need to live near a specific office. This newfound freedom allows them to prioritize quality of life, moving to places that align with their values and lifestyle, not just their job. However, this great migration is not without its consequences. It's creating a ripple effect that is dramatically reshaping the country. The states people are leaving behind are facing serious challenges. A shrinking tax base means less funding for schools, infrastructure, and public services, which can create a downward spiral. Cities are dealing with hollowed-out downtowns and declining property values in some areas, struggling to maintain the vibrant communities they once were. The loss of human capital to entrepreneurs, the skilled workers, the young families is a blow to their long-term economic future. On the other side of the coin, the states experiencing rapid growth are facing their own set of problems. The sudden influx of new residents is putting immense strain on local infrastructure. Schools are becoming overcrowded, traffic is getting worse, and water resources are being stretched thin, especially in arid states like Arizona. And ironically, the very affordability that attracted people in the first place is now under threat. Housing prices in cities like Nashville, Austin, and Boise have soared in recent years, pricing out some of the long-term residents. This can create tension between newcomers and locals, who feel that communities are changing too quickly and their way of life is being eroded. What we're witnessing is a fundamental rebalancing of America. It's a story of personal choice, economic reality, and the enduring quest for the American dream. People are voting with their feet, sending a clear message about what they want: affordability, safety, opportunity, and a better quality of life. This isn't a political issue at its core, it's a human one. It's about families wanting a backyard for their kids, young professionals wanting to build wealth, and retirees wanting to enjoy their golden years without financial stress. This trend shows no signs of slowing down. The forces driving its economic pressure, the flexibility of remote work, and the search for a better life are only growing stronger. The question is, which states will adapt and thrive, and which will be left behind? The future of America's cities, suburbs, and rural areas is being redrawn, one moving truck at a time. This migration is not just changing addresses, it's changing the economic and cultural landscape of the entire nation. What are your thoughts on this? Are you considering a move, or have you recently relocated? Let us know in the comments below what's happening in your state. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive.